Squad Battles has been out for a couple weeks now. Let's talk about what I'm using and the thought process behind it with some gameplay. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we got the Squad Battle board. As you see, I just hit Platinum 3, which is where it lets us do 3 teams, which I am in no way prepared for. But take a look at my team right here. 980k, 813k, 684k, and I'm hanging with these big boys. Shout out to Hefson, buddy, right there. But that team is what does the work for me. Let's talk about it. So over here in team settings, where you can see my team lineup. So I'm using Captain America. Amelie does the taunt. None of these three characters have gear at 4-star. A couple pieces at 5. I think Captain America and the others are at 4. No badges, no cards, and this team does the most work for me right here. So Captain America comes in, does his taunt, and then does a silence with Hulk to mess up targeting. Then loads in Doctor Strange, who will then do a confusion, and then Groot stun, and then makes clones, dashes through them, and does a puny amount of damage, but makes them fight each other. Then we follow up with Scarlet Witch, who does the same thing. Confuses them, defense down, goes invisible to try to take up some targeting and try to get to the next confusion. With Mighty Thor as backup just to do some damage on the board. Then generally what happens is this team usually kills one or two of my opponent team's main characters, because most players right now are doing their main 3 up front and the secondary 3 are just whatever. This will not work at where I just hit right now in Diamond, because there's 3 teams now, so it's going to be a lot harder. But this is going to work way up until you're at this point. And in future videos, I will be doing other team breakdowns. Then what this, like I said, this usually kills 1 or 2 of my enemy team's best characters. And then it also uses up their companion skills and some of their cooldowns. Then I load in with my main team, which is my Wolverine that comes in with Chavez in case they have Hulk. Then Spider-Man with Wong, which is trying to stop all of these cheesy builds similar to what I just showed you. Wong is a counter to that because he does cleanse everything that's currently on you, but he also gives debuff immunity for a few seconds. Then I follow that up with my Black Widow with Loki. Now my Spider-Man, I'm going the guard break route with him, with what is it called, the back and forth thing. Does highest guard break. I got some guard break on him. I'm doing the guard break grenade, and I'm just trying to web you as fast as possible because you cannot dodge. With Black Widow, I'm doing, blind grenade, bleed grenade, untargetables. Snipe is really good in this game mode because people cannot dodge. And then let's talk about the teamworks. Now, this is the thing that confused me a lot and confused some other players, is if you just look right here on the yellow text, it sounds like it only affects your actual character, right? But if you look to the right, it says applies effect on Captain America placement team. I've had some people test it, and this works on your entire team. So if we take a look at something like Spider-Man, which gives you 24% dodge that maxes 1 second out of every 7 seconds, that ignores the cap, this applies to all 3 of your characters. Similar to things like right here with Captain Marvel, giving everyone ultimate gauge every second. This scales on the right. Now, myself, Dylar, and a few others speculated that all these would cap at 10. I had someone who was generous enough to take two of them up to 10 and said 10 is not the cap. So now the assumption is 15 or 20. Don't know. But it does get more expensive as you go. On the right, you'll see it's 50 stones and 100 potential. That'll be the same for bringing up to level 2 and level 3. Then at 4, it'll be, I believe, 150 or 200 potentials. I forget which, but it scales at a certain rate. But yeah, my team does really decent. I have a lot lower power than everyone else because I'm putting weak guys up front. If we take a look, as far as cards and badges, I, as a whale, only have Wolverine and Spider-Man with badges and cards on them. Even then, my Spider-Man only has 4-star, 2 5-star cards. Even my Black Widow doesn't really have anything on her. Maybe a couple badges and that's it. And that's because I always crunched everything up to my main, and I'm really hurting on squad battles right now. But I looked at my team, saw what I could accomplish, and now I'll show you some gameplay of what's going on with some background music. Till next time, guys.